We just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, I'm going to be discussing a little bit about this game that you're watching right now, which is Shadows of Mordor. But also I'm going to be touching upon some things and some plans about the channel, just to give you guys a heads up, those of you who are not on the nation that watch my content. But first of all, let's talk about this game, man. And okay, so what you're watching right now is me playing the early stages of the game, getting used to it, getting used to the controls. And this is for the PC. Very beautiful game. I mean, as you guys can see, it's gorgeous. Now, I did not show the opening of the game because it's such a good opening, and it's very heartbreaking and brutal, and I don't want to spoil it because it does such a good job setting up what's to come afterwards. So, but, you know, this is, like I said, this is just me kind of working out the kinks. I die a lot in the early stages of the game. You might see it here depending on the length of this video, but, you know, the combat is very sweet, very much like Arkham Asylum. And there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. I can see why this game right now is getting a lot of rave reviews because it feels very fresh, it feels very different. You have a great combination of not only beautiful settings in a very gloomy environment nonetheless, but a very, very comprehensive skill tree because you have race skills and then you have normal ranger skills. Not to mention you have attributes, and the only way to raise your attributes is to go around and do these little side missions and collect artifacts that give you points that you can put towards them. So in the early stages, there's a lot. It's a little bit overwhelming at first, but once you get into it, it becomes very fun, very addicting. And the combat can be very challenging. You need to really pick your spots, and you really need to pick out what it is you're trying, you know, what it is you want to do and what your goal is in terms of encountering the orcs and some of these captains. Because if you get overwhelmed by orcs, you're gonna die. There's no way around it. It doesn't matter how badass you are, you're gonna die. But if you use your stealth and try and knock off a couple of enemies to try and alleviate the crowd when you do engage a group, then that's the best way to go. But again, it's still the early stages. I just wanted to give my first impressions, which is I'm very impressed. I'm enjoying it a great deal. I had a hard time breaking myself off of this game earlier today. It was so much fun. Now, for the PC people who are going to be playing this on a computer, I recommend a controller. I did it with the mouse and the keyboard, but I was not as fast as I needed to be when reacting to certain things, so I think a controller is probably the best way to play this, but you can easily play it with a keyboard and mouse. Some people are keyboard and mouse, like, you know, fiends. They whip around the keyboard and mouse really quickly. I thought it would be better to play with a controller because it feels like it would play better for me personally with a controller. So try it out, PC guys, on a keyboard and mouse, but I would recommend a controller for some of the more prompt decisions that you have to make on a flash, especially in combat. So now in terms of the other things I wanted to bring up, and just so you know, I will be getting back to this game in another video. As I play more, I will share more of my thoughts, or I might even use the footage to discuss some gaming related topics. But in terms of the channel, I just want to let you guys know that the March of the King series will be off this week. We're starting October's topic, and we're going to cover Ghidorah. And I have 3 videos planned for that, and I'm going to start that next Wednesday. For those of you on the channel that are not part of the nation, as you can see, there have been some recent changes on the channel. If you notice, I've been using much better thumbnails than I used to use, and I've been following a schedule that I finally put together that fits me very well. And if you guys want to know what videos are coming and what days, it's in the About section. I actually have my schedule there, and that's where you can go. And if there's a certain video that you like that I do, then you can know which day to expect it, and it's on the About section. I mentioned a lot of these changes and covered a lot of these topics in terms of what videos I'm going to be focusing on the nation like 3 weeks ago, and I meant to do it for the channel, and I never had a chance to because I've been following this schedule. But yeah, so just so you guys know, I am going to be doing a lot more gaming stuff. Wednesdays I have dedicated to my March of the King series. I also wanted Wednesdays to be my bullshit videos day, but bullshit videos are kind of random because it has to be a certain topic that I can call bullshit on. So because that's random, I will still do those videos, but I'm going to do it when it's called for, when it's time. Hey, this is a story, this is bullshit, I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace Wednesdays with on top of, other than the Godzilla March of the King, Wednesdays I'm going to do video games. I'm going to do a video game topic. It could be some sort of news, it could be a new game coming out, and I will have also games that I've been playing, discuss them, share my thoughts on stuff like that. Or if you guys have any requests you want me to do, that's fine too. You know, I'm always taking requests, that's perfectly fine. Also, as you know, there is now an ETN Facebook page, so you can go there to engage with me a little bit more, and you can also go there to make requests, or if I ever decide to do like an online Q&A, that's where it's going to be. The link to that Facebook page is in the description, so you can just click on the link in the description, and it'll take you right there. And then the Nation Facebook page is an opportunity for viewers to meet other viewers of the channel, you know, and so far there's about 2,000 people there. Very, very active community, pretty much 24/7. And these guys sit there and they discuss all types of things related to entertainment. They discuss games, they discuss movies, and a lot of people have made good friends there. There are people there collaborating, working on projects. It's been a very good experience, and I think some of you viewers who are not there might enjoy it. So feel free to stop by. It's a good opportunity to meet other subscribers that are here on the Nation, on the ETN, that just have their community to go there and talk about entertainment. And then, like I said, ETN Facebook page is where I'm at, and I'm also on the Nation too. I'm there all the time. That's my little social place to hang out and talk to you subs and stuff like that. So, also one last thing I want to mention is that this Friday, I know this is last minute, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a live stream with GojiFan93. A lot of you know him. We're going to be discussing games. So, you know, it's something that we've kind of been talking about between each other for the last couple of times, and he saw my Destiny video and he kind of liked it, and he was like, hey man, we should, you know, do a game live stream. And I said, hey, let's do it this week. So so that's going to be Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to put the video live event link in the channel homepage, and as well as the Nation Facebook page, as well as the ETN homepage. So, but that's more or less it. I wanted to get this game footage out there for you guys to check it out who are on the fence about whether or not you should buy it. I highly recommend it. This game right now, so far, I am like, wow, very good game. I can't wait to really get deep into it, and I'll definitely be doing a couple of videos about it, throwing up some more footage. I think I've recorded about an hour and a half worth of footage right now, so some of it me getting my ass smoked, but some of it me smoking some ass. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, alright guys, so that's pretty much it. Thank you for all your support. See some of you guys at the live stream on Friday night, and I will be seeing you throughout the week. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching ETN. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page. You're watching ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, I'm going to be discussing a little bit about this game that you're watching right now, which is Shadows of Mordor. But also I'm going to be touching upon some things and some plans about the channel, just to give you guys a heads up, those of you who are not on the Nation that watch my content. But first of all, let's talk about this game, man. And okay, so what you're watching right now is me playing the early stages of the game, getting used to it, getting used to the controls. And this is for the PC. Very beautiful game. I mean, as you guys can see, it's gorgeous. Now, I did not show the opening of the game because it's such a good opening, and it's very heartbreaking and brutal, and I don't want to spoil it because it does such a good job setting up what's to come afterwards. So, but you know, this is, like I said, this is just me kind of working out the kinks. I die a lot in the early stages of the game. You might see it here depending on the length of this video, but you know, the combat is very sweet, very much like Arkham Asylum.